Whoa! Hey! Caught me playing with my 3-incher down here. Here it is! Penis. Anyway, happy No Shave November, everybody out there. Hope your beards are doing well. I've been growing mine out. I've also been putting together a little something over here. This is the 3-inch Armattan Japalura. It is quite fast. I still haven't gotten to tune it yet and fly it for real and all that stuff, but from what I can tell, it is like a little rocket ship off to Mars on a magical journey through time and space. Tell you what, tiny whoops are fun and everything like that. Fly 'em around inside and everything, have a good time. It does do, flips and rolls and stuff like that, but it's not, very fluid and nice. And, your regular 5-inch quad is super fun and everything, but sometimes you just want, a nice little one that you can jam through all the gaps and everything and not have to worry about it, whip it around all over the place, and still fly full acro, like this one. Well, that was the idea. I do know that it really needs tuned, because the one time that I did get to fly it, it was just oscillating like crazy. It makes some crazy noises if you want to go check that video out. It's the last one I posted. It's pretty funny. But it still flies all right. It does need to tune out the oscillations and everything, but it still flew. I think also maybe if I switch these props out, I might try to put some of these on. They're a little bit less aggressive. They're Lumineers. I don't know. We'll try that out, but until then, why don't I briefly walk you through how I put it together, kind of. The camera died halfway through building it, and I missed a bunch that I didn't even realize the camera was off. But it's not that important. You don't really care anyway, and I think you just missed me soldering the camera and the VTX together and all that stuff. So sit back and relax and enjoy as I take you through the build of the 3-inch Armattan Japalura.
Before we begin, it's best to check that the flight controller actually works. It does. Let's connect to Betaflight. Everything seems proper. Let's go ahead and unpackage the main body of the frame. This one is hardware. Let's connect an XT60 to the flight controller. This is an all-in-one flight controller, which also doubles as its own power distribution board. Oops, you forgot to tin those ESC pads. Now you can solder the motor wires. This time, I remembered to tin the ESC pads first, before sticking them on. I had to keep this one extra clean, so that I could fit all of the wires within the frame. Soldering on those signal wires. And let's check to make sure that everything still fits. It do. Once you get into the swing of it, the remaining motors are a snap. Oh yes, this is where the camera died. I had no idea, and you missed me soldering the camera, VTX, and receiver to the flight controller. It is now a functioning FPV system. Let's just check with this little screen. Before plugging in a battery, make sure that your antenna is connected, otherwise you will fry your video transmitter. Everything seems to work. Hey, there's some ugly guy. Let's go ahead and unplug the battery before the VTX gets too hot. It's now time to screw everything into place. I chose to wrap the ESCs down with some electrical tape to secure them into place and to make them more water resistant. Anything that wasn't covered by tape, I coated with a conformal coating. The Runcam Split also doubles as an HT recording camera, so there is no need for an extra camera on board. Screwing in the antenna mount, and it's just about finished. To secure the antennas, I simply electrical taped them to the bottom of the quad.
Yeah, I didn't go through and do the full build video like the last time because it's just a really long video and I don't think anyone really watched it anyway. So I just had some fun with it, whatever. I will say that it's a lot more difficult to get all these teeny little connections in there and you really have to jam it in because you don't have a whole lot of room to like fit in there. It wasn't too difficult though, and I finished the whole build in like 8 hours. So it really wasn't that bad. I'm starting to get the hang of it, I guess. So that's it for now. I'll let you know when I get to fly it some more, and just stay tuned for more flight videos. See you next time!